Hello everybody, this is Veena from the northeast of India, from Assam. Today I'd love to narrate a story which I heard from a child from Gaza whose name is Mesk. So I love the way, Mesk, you said the story with your hand gestures and beautifully you complemented the story with your expressions. So I hope I can do justice to your story and I hope you like it. So here goes. It's an Iranian folktale. And the name of the story is The Fool and the Donkey. So once upon a time, there was a fool who got up one day in the morning and realized that he wanted to have a donkey. So he dressed himself very well and he took the coins he had and he went to the donkey seller. And when he looked around, he saw there were many donkeys. Some of them were large, some of them were small, some of them had big ears, some of them had very small ears, and some were dark colored, and some were light colored. But finally, among the donkeys, he could find a donkey which had long, floppy, silky ears. And he looked at the donkey and said, that's the one for me. So he bought the donkey and he gave away. And he put a rope around the neck of the donkey. While all this was happening, there were two very naughty boys. The older one was Amir and the younger one was Nouri. So they had a plan. And the older one, Amir, liked to be in charge of everything. And he told Nouri that I have a plan. I'm going to steal that donkey from that fool. And Nouri said, Amir, how is that possible? And you just listen to my plan. So he told Nouri his plan. And now the fool bought the donkey and he put the rope around his neck and he led the donkey away like that. And he walked and he walked and he walked. And this boy, the younger one, what he did, he quietly tiptoed behind them and he took off the rope from the donkey's neck and very carefully put it around his neck. And Amir, the older boy, took away the donkey and sold it back to the donkey seller. This fool didn't even know all this was happening behind him because he was very busy, leading the donkey out of the town towards his home. And finally, when he reached home, he turned around. When he saw the boy, he was shocked. I bought a donkey, but it seems now you have turned into a boy. And the boy looked at him and said, actually, I was a donkey, but now I've turned into a boy. You see, I was very rude to my mother, and my mother was very angry, so she cast a spell on me, and she told me that because you abuse me and you speak to me rudely all the time, I'm going to turn you into a donkey. But now that you have bought me, I've become a boy again, and now you own me. And the fool looked at the boy and said, I bought a donkey, I did not buy a boy. So, of course I don't own you. Now go back to your mother and remember, don't be rude to your mother. And this boy quietly went away. And he met Amir. And Amir was very happy because he got a lot of money from the donkey seller. And both of them, the naughty boys, they went off. Now this fool, he went home and he slept well. Next day in the morning when he got up, he realized that he actually needed a donkey. So he took the last coins, whichever he had, and he walked again to the donkey seller. And he looked around and finally in the corner he could see a donkey. And he thought, I know this donkey, the donkey with the long, floppy, silky ears. He went near the donkey, lifted the ear and what did he say? I told you, don't be rude to your mother. And now see, she has turned you again into a donkey. Now you tell me, did the boy actually turn into a donkey? You must tell me what you think about it. So that's the story. It's a very witty story, isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed listening to it. And Mesk, I hope you loved my story too. Bye, till we meet again with another story from Gaza.